Welcome back to Revelations Within. I'm Mystic, and today we wield the sword of truth. This series is a journey through the book of Revelation, not as a prophecy of destruction, but as a sacred map of awakening for the African diaspora. In this episode, we come home, remembering who we are beyond the labels and the lies. In episode 2, we learn the power of endurance, how peace and purpose are born from pain. Pergamum represents the moment you start cutting through illusions. The sword isn't meant to harm. It's meant to separate what's false from what's divine. When Jesus is described as carrying a sharp, double-edged sword from his mouth, that's not a physical weapon. It's the power of the throat chakra, the spoken word charged with divine authority. He didn't fight the darkness with fists or armies. He used words. Every miracle, every rebuke, every revelation began with the command, "Peace, be still. Get thee behind me. Your faith has made you whole." His voice was the bridge between heaven and earth, the sound frequency that realigned reality itself. While divine truth frees false teachings control, America weaponized religion to uphold white supremacy. The same scripture that spoke of liberation was twisted into a doctrine of domination. Colonizers stripped our ancestors of language and replaced it with fear. They used the Bible as both sword and shackle, claiming to save souls while enslaving bodies. That's why Pergamum calls out what happens when spiritual truth is manipulated to justify oppression. Jesus used words to liberate. America used them to enslave. This is why discernment is sacred. Not every voice that quotes scripture speaks truth, and not every silence is submission. Living in your truth frees you from the bondage of others' expectations. It allows you to make decisions for your highest good, not to please, not to perform, but to align. That's the essence of Pergamum, using divine speech to break mental colonization. When you speak your truth, you reclaim your divine name. You no longer move from fear, you move from clarity. Our ancestors' voices were silenced for centuries, but through us, they rise again, not in anger, but in awareness. Every truth you speak, every boundary you set is an act of resurrection. The world taught us that silence was safety, but Spirit teaches us that silence can be bondage. Remember that you are the sound of your lineage healing. Revelations 2:17 says, "To the one who overcomes, I will give a white stone, and on that stone a new name known only to the one who receives it." That stone represents spiritual identity, the rebirth of self after deception. To overcome isn't to survive, it's to strip away every false label society placed upon you. When you speak your truth, you write your new name in sound. The frequency of your voice becomes your spiritual signature. You are not who they said you were. You are who your soul remembers you to be. As always, before closing, let's ground our energy. Take a deep breath. Inhale truth. Exhale performance. And whisper to yourself, "I am free to speak. I am free to know. I am free to live for my highest good." And I'll leave you with some closing affirmations. Repeat after me. My words carry light. My truth is sacred. Discernment is my protection. I honor my divine name. My voice is my liberation. Thank you for joining me for episode 3 of Revelations Within. If this message resonated, It might be time for your next phase of alignment. I'm now opening my schedule for private sessions for those ready to step deeper into their purpose, their peace, and their power. You can find all the details in my bio or on my website. Until next time, stay grounded, stay aligned, and stay in truth. The revelation was never outside of you. It's always been within.